Hello everyone, welcome to Hopeful Turns. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the pattern for a crochet water bottle holder. Now we'll be using granny stripes or granny clusters worked in rounds to make this pattern. And the pattern is worked in 3 parts. So first we will make the base of the water bottle, which is going to be a flat circle. Then we will make the covering for the bottle, which is made with the granny stripes. And then we will make the handle. Now here I have used a short handle, but if you want, you can make the handle longer. So you can use it like a sling bag water bottle holder also. You just have to add more rounds. So I have explained it how to make a longer handle also. So you can keep it short or make it long. And this is completely customizable. So if you are making this for any other size water bottle, so if you're making for a much bigger, wider and taller bottle, you can definitely customize it. I have tried to explain it how to make a larger base and then how to make the covering. So it is completely customizable. It can be made for any size water bottle. Okay, so let's see the supplies first and then we'll start with the pattern. Now for the supplies here, you can use any weight yarn. You just have to go with the recommended hook size. I have used a medium 4 weight yarn. It's 100% cotton yarn. And with that, I have used a size H or a 5 mm crochet hook. Now if you want, you can use acrylic also. I just prefer cotton because I feel that this is much more stronger when compared to acrylic. So that's why I've used a cotton. And you would require about 70 grams of yarn if it is a medium 4 weight yarn, and if the size of the bottle matches somewhat like this. If you're using a much wider and taller bottle, you might need more amount of yarn. Apart from that, you would require a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. So these are the supplies that you'd require, and if you're ready, we can get started. So we'll start this pattern with a magic circle, and this is how I like to do the magic circle. You take your yarn, loop it around your finger like an X. Once you have that, just take this loop out. Now take your hook, pass your hook through this loop here and pull your working yarn through. So this here is your magic circle. Now if you want some more help with the magic circle, I have a very detailed tutorial on that. So I have put the link in the description box. Alright, so here we have got our magic circle. We'll start round 1 with 2 chain stitch. Chain 2, 1 and 2. And then we are going to put 8 half double crochet into the magic circle. So we have chain 2, I'm going to put 8 half double crochet. So for a half double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, you yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. So this here is my first half double crochet. I'll do my second half double crochet. This here is 2. I'll make another one, 3. Like that, I'm going to make a total of 8 half double crochet in round 1. So for round 1, we have 2 chain stitch and then 8 half double crochet. Now the 2 chain stitch that we have put will not be counted as a half double crochet. It is just going to be acting as a filler stitch so that the gap is not there. So here I think I have put 8. I'll just give this a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the starting 2 chain stitch. So round 1 is done. I'm just going to pull on this end and I'll slip stitch into the first half double crochet. You just ignore the starting 2 chain stitch. Find the first half double crochet of this round and slip stitch. So that completes round 1. We'll move on to round 2. Now round 2 again, we are going to start with 2 chain stitch, and this again is going to act as a filler stitch. Now the pattern for round 2 is you will put 2 half double crochet in every stitch. So this is going to be an increase. So starting from here itself, I'm going to put 2 half double crochet. So this is 1 in the same stitch, put another half double crochet. So here I have put 2 half double crochet. Come to your next stitch. Here again put 2 half double crochet. This is 1. Same stitch, another 1. So like that, I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 half double crochet in every stitch, and once you finish this, you'll have a total of 16 half double crochet. So I'll just complete this and I'll join you at the end of round 2. So here I'm at the end of round 2 and I have a total of 16 half double crochet. Now in order to finish off this round, just slip stitch into the first half double crochet. Ignore the chain 2 that we had put and put a slip stitch onto the first half double crochet. So that completes round 2. We will move on to round 3. So round 3 again we are going to start with 2 chain stitch. And the pattern for this round is we'll make 1 double crochet followed by an increase. So increase means you will be putting 2 stitches in the same stitch. So we'll put 1 half double crochet and into the next stitch we'll put 2 half double crochet. So that is the pattern. So starting from here itself, make just 1 half double crochet in the first stitch. 1 second. Okay, so this is my first half double crochet. Into the next stitch I'm going to make an increase, that is I'll put 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So this is one, and in the same stitch make another half double crochet. Come to your next stitch, again just put 1 half double crochet and follow it with 2 half double crochet. So 1 2 1 2 is the pattern for this round. So I'll just complete this round and I'll join you at the end of round 2. So you make 1 followed by 2 half double crochet. All right. So here I'm at the end of round 3, and once you finish round 3 you should have a total of 24 half double crochet and the starting 2 chain stitch. Now in order to finish off this round, you skip the starting 2 chain stitch, find the first half double crochet of this round and slip stitch. So that will finish off round 3. Now at this point, if you are using a small water bottle, you can stop at round 3 and just start with what I'm showing at round 5. So just make sure if it fits the base of your water bottle. So if you see my water bottle here, it is a bit smaller. I have to make one more round in order to fit the base of my water bottle completely. If it fits yours, then you can move on to round 5, or else we'll do round 4. Okay, so let's start with round 4. Now the pattern for round 4 will be, you will make 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then 2 half double crochet. So 1 1 2 is the pattern for round 4. So we'll start with 2 chain stitch, 1 2, and make 1 half double crochet in the first stitch. Okay, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then we will make an increase. So here we will put 2 half double crochet. So 1 1 2 is the pattern that we'll follow for this round. So I'll just go ahead and repeat the pattern, and I'll join you at the end of round 4. So what you have to do is you have to make 1 half double crochet, again 1 half double crochet, and then an increase. So here we'll put 2 half double crochet. So I'll just repeat this pattern and I'll join you once I'm done with round 4. So here I'm at the end of round 4 and I have a total of 32 half double crochet and the starting 2 chain stitch. Now I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch into the first half double crochet of this round in order to finish off round 4. Okay, now if you just check with the bottle here, it completely covers the base of my water bottle. So I'm going to stop at this point. Now I'm going to make the sides. Now if you feel that your base circle is not able to cover your bottle base, you can add 1 or 2 more round according to the size of your water bottle. So the pattern will be very similar. I'll just explain it. So this is still round 4. So in round 4 we had made 2 half double crochet and then an increase stitch. So in the next round you will make 3 half double crochet and an increase stitch. So that is how your next round will be. If you have to make one more round for your circle, you will make 4 half double crochet and an increase, and every round will be in multiples of 4. Okay, I'm just stopping at round 4 because this covers the base. Let's move on to the sides. Okay, so we'll start round 5 with 2 chain stitch, 1 2. And the pattern for this round is we are just going to put 1 half double crochet in each of these stitches. There are no increases, just 1 half double crochet. So come to your first stitch, make your first half double crochet. Come to your next stitch, make your next half double crochet. Like that, in each of these stitches we are just going to put 1 half double crochet, and you will have the exact same half double crochet as your previous round. So for me, for round 4 it was 32 half double crochet. So once I finish round 5, I should again have 32 half double crochet. Now if you're making a larger base circle, your stitch count might be different. So whatever is your stitch count, it should be in multiples of 8. So you can just go ahead and make round 5, making 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. So even if you are making a larger circle, this is how you will be doing the next round once you're done with your base circle. So anyway, I'll just complete this round 5 and I'll join you. So here I'm at the end of round 5 and I have a total of 32 half double crochet and starting to chain stitch. And if you see here, this would have started to fold up. Now let's just finish off this round by slip stitching into the first double crochet. So skip the starting to chain stitch and slip stitch into the first double crochet. So that completes round 5. Let's move on to round 6. Now from round 6 onwards, it is going to be a repeat pattern and we'll be using double crochet all throughout. And we'll be now making granny clusters or granny stripes but in round. So that is what we are going to do. So we'll start with 3 chain stitch. 1, 2, 3. And this 3 chain stitch will be treated as a double crochet. Okay. Now into the same stitch, into the first stitch itself, I'm going to make a double crochet. So insert your hook, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull to the first 2, yarn over, pull to the next 2. So this is a double crochet. I'm going to put 1 more double crochet in the same stitch. So I'm going to put another double crochet. Now if I'm going to count this 3 chain stitch as a double crochet, you can see we have 1 cluster of 3 double crochet. So 1 cluster consists of 3 double crochet. So once a cluster is made, you make 1 chain stitch. Now you skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch make a cluster. So skip 3 stitches and make a cluster into the 4th stitch. Making a cluster is making 3 double crochet into the same stitch. So this is 1. Into the same stitch I'm going to put another double crochet. So this is my second double crochet. Put 1 more double crochet in the same stitch. So 3 double crochet will go in the same stitch. And this completes our next cluster. So once a cluster is done, you make 1 chain stitch, you skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch make 3 double crochet or a cluster. So here again I'm going to put 3 double crochet. So that's it for the pattern. You will be making a cluster, then a chain 1, you skip 3 stitches and then make another cluster. So that is the repeat pattern that we'll do. I'll show you once again. So once a cluster is made, you have to make 1 chain stitch. You'll skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch, you're going to make 3 double crochet or a cluster. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this pattern till I reach the end of this round. So I have made a cluster. After that, I'm going to make 1 chain stitch. I'll skip 3 stitches and then into the 4th stitch again make a cluster. So this is the pattern for this round. I'll just finish this off and I'll join you. So here I'm almost at the end of this round. So this was my very last cluster. I have 3 stitches left, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to skip these 3. So this is my last cluster. After that I'm going to put 1 chain stitch. I'm going to skip these 3 stitches and I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch. So if you see, we had started with 3 chain stitch. So find the first chain, find the 3rd chain. So if you count from here, 1, 2, 3, the 3rd chain, that is the top chain here. I'm going to go there and slip stitch. Okay, so after you make your last cluster, you have to put chain 1 and then you have to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of your chain 3. So that will finish off this round. Okay, now from the next round onwards, it is going to be completely the same. You're just going to repeat the next round. So what we'll do is we are going to start our next cluster in this chain 1 space. So for this round, we'll be putting the clusters in the chain 1 spaces. So first we have to reach this space here. So what we have to do, we have to put 3 slip stitches. We are at the first chain stitch here. I'm going to put 1 more slip stitch into the second stitch, the second double crochet, So I'm going to put one slip stitch here, one slip stitch on top of the next stitch, and one slip stitch into the chain 1 space, so that we can start our round in the chain 1 space. So in total we have put 4 slip stitches, one here, one here, one here, and one in the chain 1 space. Okay, let's start the next round, and the next round is exactly like the previous round. So we'll start with 3 chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, and this is the round that you're going to repeat. So you'll start with 3 chain stitch. This will be counted as a double crochet. After that, in the same chain 1 space, I'm going to put 2 more double crochets. One second. So I'm going to put 2 more double crochet here, 1 double crochet and 1 more. Now this chain 3 will be counted as a double crochet. So in total you have 3 double crochet here. So this is our first cluster. Once a cluster is done, you make 1 chain stitch. Now come to the next chain 1 space and make your next cluster. So again put 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 1 more, 3. Okay, so here I have put 3 double crochet or a cluster. Again make 1 chain stitch, again put 3 double crochet here, then chain 1 and another cluster. So like that you can just go ahead and repeat the pattern. You're just going to put 3 double crochet in every chain 1 space, and don't forget to make 1 chain stitch between the clusters. So I'll just repeat this pattern for this round. So here I'm at the end of this round. This is my very last cluster. So once you finish your last cluster, you make 1 chain stitch and then slip stitch into the 3rd chain of your starting 3 chain stitch. So I'm just going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of chain 3 like this. Okay, so once you make your last cluster, you have to make chain 1 and then only you have to slip stitch. Okay, so that will finish off this round, and we are just going to repeat the same pattern. So I'll start the next round with you. So we have slip stitch here. We have to slip stitch till we reach our chain 1 space. So I'm going to slip stitch into the 2nd double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch into the chain 1 space, so that we can start our clusters in the chain 1 space. So we have reached here with a slip stitch. Now you can start with 3 chain stitch, 1, 2, 3, and into the same stitch put 2 double crochet, 1, 2, because the chain 3 will be counted as a double crochet. So 1 cluster is made. After that, chain 1, come to your next stitch, again put 3 double crochet or your cluster, and then you can just go ahead and repeat the pattern. So you make a cluster. After that you have to make 1 chain stitch before moving on to make another cluster. So like that you can just go ahead and repeat the same pattern till you have the height that covers almost 3/4 of the bottle. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat it till I'm able to cover 3/4. If you want, you can cover the entire bottle. That's up to you. So I'll just go ahead and repeat the same round for a couple more times, and I'll join you. So here I have repeated the pattern for almost 3/4 of the bottle. We have one last round to do. That will be a half double crochet round. So I have made about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have made 11 rounds with this granny clusters. Okay. So once you are happy with the height of the bottle, we have one last round to do. So that is going to be a half double crochet round. So this is how we'll do. Now if you want, you can completely cover your water bottle. That's up to you. So let's start the last round. So for the last round, we are going to start with 2 chain stitch, 1, 2, and we're just going to put 1 double crochet in each of these stitches here. So if you see here, we have a cluster where we have 3 double crochet. So on top of each of these double crochet, we'll put 1 half double crochet each. So we'll put 1 half double crochet in all these 3 stitches, and then in the chain 1 space also we are going to put 1 half double crochet. Like that, we're just going to go around this, making a half double crochet. And this chain 2 that we have put in the start will not be treated as a half double crochet. It's just going to act as a filler stitch. So from the very first stitch itself, we are going to put a half double crochet. So this will go in on top of the first double crochet of this cluster. Make another half double crochet on the second double crochet of the cluster, and 1 more half double crochet on the third double crochet of the cluster. So we have put 3 half double crochet. After that we have our chain 1 space. So into the chain 1 space, make your next half double crochet. Like that we can just go around this, making a round of half double crochet. So we have 3 double crochets here. On top of each of it we are going to put 1 half double crochet. So this is 1. Into the next one, again a half double crochet, and 1 half double crochet into the last double crochet of this cluster. So this is done. We have reached the chain 1 space. Here again I'm going to put a half double crochet. Like that I'm just going to go ahead and make a round of half double crochet. So here I have reached almost the end of this round. This was my very last cluster. Here I have put 3 half double crochet. There is this chain 1 space. So the very last half double crochet will go on the chain 1 space. So that is done, and we'll just finish off this by slip stitching into the first half double crochet of the round. So skip the first 2 chain stitch and slip stitch into the first half double crochet. So your bottle cover is done. If you want, you can cut this off. This is done. Or if you want a handle, we can continue with the pattern. So if you are making the handle, we'll start with that, or you can just cut this off. So for a handle we are going to start with 1 chain stitch, and we are going to do single crochet this time. So into the very first stitch, make 1 single crochet, come to your next stitch, again make a single crochet. So this is 2, and in the next one make another single crochet, 3, 4 and 5. So this is how much width my handle will be. If you want much wider handle, you can just increase the single crochet maybe till 6, 7, 8 if you want much wider handle. I'm going for 5 single crochet wide handle. Alright, so I have made 5 single crochet. After that I'm going to chain 1. I'll turn my work here, and in each of this again I'm going to put 5 single crochet. So this is 1, 2, into the next stitch a single crochet, 3, 4 and 5. So this is my last single crochet, and I'm just going to go ahead and repeat this till I'm happy with the length of my handle. So here this is the width. So I have put 5 single crochets here. Again I'm going to chain 1, turn the pattern and continue making 5 single crochets. So this is the repeat pattern. You will make 5 single crochet, you'll chain 1, turn your work and again put 5 single crochet. And as I said, if you want a much wider handle, you can put more than 5. If you want a shorter handle, you can keep it less than 5 single crochet. So that's totally up to you. And just go ahead and repeat this till you're happy with the length of your handle. So here I have completed my handle here. This is going to be a short handle, but as I mentioned, if you are looking for a sling bag kind of a holder, you can just go ahead and add more rounds till you are happy with the length. And once you are done with the handle, I'm just going to cut my yarn here, and I'm going to cut a pretty big tail here so that we can use this so as to attach it to the other end. So I'm just going to cut this off, and with the help of a yarn needle we'll attach it to the other side. Alright, so this is our handle here. Now to attach it, we have to find the opposite 5 stitches to attach this. So what you can do is, if you are having a 32 stitch count, you'll have 32 half double crochet on this. So you can, like, if you are like this, you can just fold it and make sure it is even. You can find these 5 stitches here, or from here you can count 11 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So into the next 5 stitches you can connect your handle here. Alright, so I'm just going to, so this will be my position. I'll use a yarn needle to join this, and then we will attach this to the 5 stitches. Alright, so this is my first stitch here, right here. I'm going to attach my handle, so make sure it is not twisted. Okay, so here. Alright, so that's done. Now if you have a different stitch count, you just need to fold it and find the exact same number on either side, leaving the 5 stitches in the middle. Alright, so this is done. Go to the next stitch. So using both the stitches, I'm going to stitch one from here I'll take and pull it out. Okay. Next, the third stitch from here, and the next stitch from the other side. Fourth one, and one more, 5. Okay, so this is pretty much done. Now what I'll do is I'm going to go back once again from the other side. So you can just go ahead and stitch this up once more or 2 more times so that this is really in place. It just doesn't budge, because when you have a full water bottle, there is a good chance that the stitches might come off. So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch it 2 or 3 times and hide in all the loose ends. So here I have gone about 3 times here, and I'm just going to make a final knot before I hide in all the loose ends. I think I should have had a little bit more of a tail. Okay, so here I've made one more knot here. So this is secure, and then I'm just going to hide in all the loose ends here, and then we can cut this off. Okay, I don't have much yarn, so I think this should be enough. So if you have yarn, you just go to 3 to 4 times. That would be better. I have just gone 3 times. I have knotted this down and hide in all the loose ends, and our strap is attached. Okay, so this is how this looks, and our bottle holder is ready. So as I said, this is going to be a short handle. You can make it pretty long according to your wishes. So yeah, that was the tutorial on how to do this crochet bottle holder. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed making it. If you want, you can add some back charm, maybe with a puff flower or as a keychain with a crochet material or without the crochet material. Something extra if you want to. You can totally add that towards the side on the handle. So that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed making it, and if you have made it, please do let me know how it came out for you. And if you liked it, please do not forget to press on the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. See you in another video. Until then, bye bye. Thank you for